Hello, beautiful people. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. I am quite annoyed. I was supposed to have an installation today at 4 o'clock. It is now almost 6 o'clock. Gentleman is not going to be here until 6 o'clock. And I was waiting because I didn't want him to call because then it would kick me off of live. And then if I put on Do Not Disturb and he'll call, he can't get me. And if he rings the bell, then I'm going to have to stop to open the door. And it's just a lot. And it's quite annoying because I have things to do. Including a session that starts in 21 minutes. So I've been waiting all this time to finally get an answer. And he said he'll be here at 6, which is the same time that my session starts. And I can't interrupt that either. Because I'm working. To pay the money to pay him to do the installation. Annoying. Okay? Yeah. The Metro card is in Gatorade and all that kind of good stuff. Hi, Spread Love Jay. How are you? Jesse, welcome. John, Mike, how are you? Hello, this is Tia, the worst sniper. Why are you a bad sniper? You should be a good sniper. Hello, Humbly Beginnings. Kenya, welcome. Welcome, Brown, Sugar Speaks, Chocolate Delight, Serenity. Hello, everyone who is joining. Sweet Lady, Coco Sweet. If you are new to this page, or this is new to this live, I should say. If this is the first time that you are joining, I want you to go ahead and let me know who you are and where you are from so that I can welcome you into the land of love. I don't want to spend a lot of time doing that because normally I dedicate an entire hour to the live, and today I only have 20 minutes because other people can't get their ish together. Hey, Alison, I have a success story for you, but I'll DM you. You better give me my props. Thank you, boo. Appreciate you. Hi, Tiff. Please let me know who you are, where you're from, so I can welcome you, and I'll do that in between the questions. I'm not going to get to everybody's question today. That is life, and you will be okay. Hi, Maria from Bermuda. Welcome. Thank you for joining. And I promised y'all I was actually going to be in my office, but I can't because at the same time that I'm waiting for this installation is the same time that I am working on an art project and I have my Cricut going and the Cricut's making noise. And so I can't do that. And I tried to be professional for y'all for once. Tia is from Toronto. Corinne is from St. Louis, but she lives in Cali now. Welcome. Did I say Darlene? Yeah, Darlene from San Diego. Thank you for joining. And we have Coco, who is from Virginia. Thank you, Jay, for purchasing a badge. I didn't even get started yet. I'm just complaining. How dare you? Thank you for the support. All right, so I'm going to get to as many questions as I can, and I'm going to try to speak as briefly as I can so I can get through as many as possible because I have 19 minutes. I'm going to talk like a New Yorker. You will have to rewind. You will be okay. Okay? Okay. Question 1. How do you feel about a man flying you out to his city on the first meet? How do you feel about a man flying you out to his city on the first meet? Okay, this is how I feel. I would not go to a gentleman's house on a first date because I am, one, concerned about my safety. You are a stranger. I don't know you. I don't know what the hell you're going to do to me. I watch SVU. I say this every week, right? So that means with that same piece of logic, I'm also not flying out to a city to be with a stranger. I don't care if that city is popping. I don't care if I always wanted to be there. I don't care if it's my favorite city. I'm not going because I don't know what the hell you're going to do to me when I get there. That's number 1. Number 2, even if this wasn't a first meeting, right? I am of the belief, and everybody's different, I am not going on vacation with someone, which flying out to this city is vacation for you. I'm not going on vacation to share a room or share a space with a gentleman unless I intend to sleep with him. I'm not going because it's awkward. Forget about like SVU, right? I always jokingly talk about SVU, but it's awkward. Like I'm not setting myself up to be on a vacation or in a hotel room with a gentleman unless I'm prepared to sleep with him. I'm not sharing a bed with a gentleman unless I'm prepared to sleep with him. I don't think it's ideal. So besides safety, I'm just not doing it. I don't want miscommunication. I want clear understanding. Now, if you want to sleep with him, then go on ahead. If you're not concerned about your safety, maybe you have you know him, you know his family, you feel confident, then go on ahead. But unless you intend to sleep with this man, I highly recommend do not go. Or I saw somebody say you could stay with family or a separate hotel. But why am I doing all that? Like, come on in. Melanie, you are not late. You are right on time because I'm late because somebody made me late and it ain't my fault and I love y'all and I got 17 minutes. Okay? If you are going to meet your boyfriend's dad, do you bring a gift? Is that old-fashioned? Well, I may be old-fashioned. I don't know. But I believe if you're visiting someone, you're going to their home, you never come with your arms swinging. That's what my mother would call it. You walking in with your arms swinging. I'm not coming in with my arms swinging. So if it's wine or champagne or some kind of gift, I absolutely would come with a gift that is not old-fashioned. I think it's sweet. And I would do it. For sure. If you are going to meet your boyfriend's dad, do you bring a gift? Is that old-fashioned? I think that's an amazing idea and something that he likes. If he's into a specific kind of alcohol, if he's into cigars, if he's into something, it's very thoughtful, and I would definitely do it. I think that's an amazing idea. And some things that are old-fashioned need to come back into fashion. Not everything, but some things. I think it's cute. Do it. Ooh, this is one. Lately, he's been telling me that I deserve better and he's not the one for me. Should I leave? Lately, he's been telling me that I deserve better and he's not the one for me. Should I leave? Yes. An emphatic yes. An emphatic yes. If someone is being kind enough to you to tell you that they don't think that they are worthy, one of two things has happened. Either he don't think he's worthy, right? And it's not your responsibility to train him or convince him. Or two, he's already cheating on you. He's already playing you. You need to go. Absolutely. He says he's not the one for you. What more do you need? He's telling you he doesn't want you. He's not capable of being with you. He's not the one for you. He's telling you a relationship takes two people. One of those people say they're not a good fit. That's the end of the conversation. Employment, employer takes two people. Well, like a corporation and a person, but you get the point. If the employer says, I don't think you're a good fit here, you are already fired. If you feel like you're not a good fit, you need to fire yourself. Someone said, take the hint. This is the biggest hint of all time. He is going to dog you out if he's not already dogging you. Go and run. Okay? Okay. Single woman, late 30s, how to stay positive in the dating scene. Pee in the dating pool. Single woman, late 30s, how to stay positive in the dating scene. Pee in the dating pool. My number one recommendation for you is to stop saying there's pee in the dating pool. Stop it. As long as you believe that you hate the gym, you're never going to go. As long as you say that water is nasty, which is outrageous, you're not going to drink it. You have to change your language. You have to change your frame of mind. Now, I'm not going to say, oh, the pool is amazing and it's filled with a whole bunch of amazing gentlemen. Like, I'm not going to say that. Or amazing ladies. I'm not going to say that. But as long as you continue to repeat negativity, that is going to be your truth. As long as you believe that you can't lose weight, you're not going to diet, you're not going to exercise. As long as you believe that you can't save money, you're not going to try to save money because you can't do it. As long as you believe anything, that will become your reality. So stop saying that there are no good men, there are no good women, there's pee in the dating pool. Okay? Stop saying that. That would be recommendation number one. Recommendation number two is going to be for you to click the link in my bio, check out some of my free resources. You're going to take advantage of them. If you are successful with the free stuff, great. You're going to send me some kind of DM thanking me for my amazing advice. If you are still unsuccessful, that means you need additional support. You need additional support. You need additional support. It cannot be everybody else all the time. So then you are going to consider hiring someone to help you. If I know I can't shed the weight on my own, I am going to hire a physical trainer. If I know I cannot manage finances on my own, I'm going to hire a financial advisor. I'm going to hire the help that I need because I want the results that I want when I want it. I am not waiting and hoping and praying that it falls into my lap. So that's advice number two. Click the link, check out the free stuff. If it helps you, great. You're welcome. I'm invited to the wedding. If it doesn't help you enough, that's okay too. You need more support. It is okay to get more support. Find somebody, hire them, and get that help after you vetted them. He wanted a house before being official. He closed on one last week. Should I bring it up or wait on him? He wanted a house before becoming official. He closed on a house last week. Should I bring it up or wait on him? What you're going to do is you are not going to get on this man's back 1 week after him closing on the house. Now, we can have a conversation, which we can't have a conversation because I have 11 minutes until my next group, right? We can have a conversation as to why this was so important that he needed to close on a house in order for him to be able to say, you are my girl. Those words are not that heavy to me, right? But whatever, he established that was his goal. You allowed him the space to do it, which I respect, right? And honor. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. Now that he's closed on the house, I'm not going to go on a man's back within a week. Like, I'm just not going to do that. Maybe we have this conversation in a couple of weeks, because as I have learned as a homeowner, and y'all know I don't be cursing on here. This shit is stressful, as I ain't going to say that other word. Stressful. Let the man breathe a little bit. If you let him breathe in order to close on the house, let the man breathe to get his ish together when it comes to having the house. Okay? Again, we're not in a position to talk about why that was so important to him, but you gave him that space. I support it. Okay? Good. I'm glad that you did. So now there's no excuses. And now that we've put that in place, give the man a couple of weeks to find his footing. Let the man figure out how to change the locks. Let the man figure out how to change the gas and electric in his name. This is just the beginning of a whirlwind of stress and responsibility. The American dream is the American nightmare sometimes, okay? What steps do you recommend for healing after being cheated on by your, I don't know what LD is, by your LD military boyfriend? If anybody here is in the military or familiar with this language, help a sister out. What steps do you recommend for healing after being cheated on by your LD military boyfriend? I don't know what LD is, but I don't care what kind of boyfriend it is. Military, police officer, rapper trying to be... No, not low down. Shut up. Shut up. Long distance. Okay, thank you, Phoenix. It is not low down. Y'all are so silly. What steps do you recommend for healing after being cheated on by your long distance military boyfriend? Okay, yes, Phoenix knows. She's a military girl. She knows what it means. Long distance or not, I don't care. We're in a committed relationship. I don't care if it's long distance, short distance. I don't care if he's up the block or on the other side of the world. If we had an agreement, we had an agreement. Okay? So my recommendation for him, long distance or not, recommendation for you, long distance or not, recommendation for anyone, long distance or not, military or not, what you're going to do, because time is of the essence, you are going to click the link in my bio. I have 2 free trainings for you. One of them is an ebook called Move On Sis. It works for the gentlemen too. Don't be mad, gentlemen. I got you. It was just, I needed another word because I couldn't find a website that was just moveonbook.com. So Move On Sis is what it is. Or you could check out that 1.5-hour training that I have from Breakup to Boot Up. I go through step by step how to move on from a relationship that did not serve you. Thanks for the additional details, but I don't care if he's long distance. I don't care if he's military. I don't care what the hell he does for a living or where he lives. The two of you had an agreement. He broke said agreement. Party done. Those are the steps you're going to take. Click the link in my bio, and then you can check out all the freebies. If you still need more help, then you can book a session. Check out the free stuff first. Do you believe that a woman chooses a man, or actually it's the other way around. Do you believe that a man chooses a woman, or it's done equally? Do you believe that a man chooses a woman, or it's done equally? Okay. Now, maybe I'm a little bit of a simpleton, but these ain't the slave days, right? So yes, a gentleman can choose to commit or not, but of course the woman has to be agreeable, right? Like, no one can lock me down. No one can make me commit. No one can make me marry them. Not in this country, not in this day and age, right? And so it has to be an equal agreement amongst both parties. Now, and this leads to another question that's right here. If we're talking about who decides whether or not we're going to be married, right? So who's going to ask for the person's hand in marriage? I am always going to be of the belief that a man should be the one who asks his woman for their hand in marriage. I am not going to suggest, I would not suggest to a woman to ask her boyfriend for his hand in marriage or whatever the hell terminology you want to use. And the reason why that is because usually women are more prepared or are more willing or desire marriage faster than men. Not more than men necessarily, but if they're in love, they're in a committed relationship, women tend to be prepared for that next step or desire that next step. Let me not say be prepared. Let me take that back. Desire that next step, right? So if women desire that next step and they're prepared a little bit faster than men or the man that they're with, then I'm not going to ask you, because if you were ready, you would have asked me. If you desired it, you would have asked me. If that was the appropriate next step in your mind and your heart, you would have asked me. So I do not recommend that women ask their male partners for their hand in marriage, because I believe if and when that man is ready, he will ask his woman. Now, we can have a conversation, because I only have 6 minutes to my next group. We can have a conversation around how long should one wait, right? So if you're in a committed relationship, you've had conversations from the beginning about what your particular goals and desires are. I say this every week. Some of y'all chew me up every week. I don't know, and I don't care. I'm going to tell you what my goals and desires are for me in my life. I didn't say, hi, Andrew, I'm Alison. Are you going to marry me? I said, hi, Andrew, good seeing you again, because I knew him from when I was a teenager. This is what I desire for my life. This is the vision I have for my life. I desire marriage. I want to have, at the time it was 3 children. It's going to be 2 now because I'm getting a little 3 children. I want to purchase a home. These are the things I want for me. What about you? He said, marriage has always been something that was important to me as well. He didn't say, Allison, it's good seeing you again after 12 years. Let's get married tomorrow. Right? And so when he was ready, he asked me. I was still around. It wasn't too much of a wait for me. I was ready. I don't know when. I should ask him. He on here. When I was ready versus when he was ready, right? But point is, I'm not asking, because if that gentleman is ready, he will ask. How long you should wait will depend on how old you are and how long you've been together. That might require a session. We got 4 minutes, okay? I'm trying to see which ones I'm going to get to, because I'm not getting to everybody. So that answers somebody else's question too about women and men and stuff like that. All right, y'all. I hope I don't get in trouble for this one, but I'm gonna take the tough ones because I love y'all. I had a one-night stand. I regret it. Not me, Alison, y'all. I'm reading the questions. The questions are right here. Don't do that to me, okay? I had a one-night stand. I regret it. Should I tell my partner? I had a one-night stand. I regret it. Not me. Should I tell my partner? I don't want to answer because you're not gonna like my answer. This is a woman, by the way, after you know that you're not pregnant. So first of all, what we're going to do is you're not going to have sex with your man, right? You're not. Because I watch a lot of paternity court, with Judge, what's her name, Lauren Lake. We don't need that kind of confusion in our life. Okay? So you're not going to have sex with your man. You're going to make sure that the window of conception is wide open where there's no confusion. Number 2, you're going to get a whole set of STDs. Tests. Sorry, subconscious. You're going to get a whole bunch of STD tests to make sure that you are clear and clean, and you're not gonna make this man sick, and right, and make sure. So I don't know what kind of excuse you're gonna come up with why you can't sleep with this man for the next couple of weeks. You better figure it out. And then you're not gonna tell him, and you're not gonna do this again. And I'm telling you guys, I would tell this to a man too. I'm not being biased, but I know y'all wasn't gonna like this. I know y'all wasn't. I know, Joseph. Man or woman, make sure you're clean. Make sure your stupid ass ain't pregnant. Okay? And I love you, and I say that lovingly. I say that because you're my friend, because that's how I talk to my friends. My friends on here, they know. And you're gonna shut your damn mouth, and you're never gonna do this again. You're going to shut your damn mouth, and you're never going to do this again. Now, I only got 2 minutes, so I'm going to try to make this fast. I also need you to figure out why the hell you did this in the first place. Do you respect your man? Do you love your man? Do you value your relationship? Why did you cheat on him? Because if this is going to be a cycle of behavior where you're going to be disrespecting your relationship and disrespecting this man, then you need to leave that man alone and stop wasting his time. Why did you do this? Figure it out. Because no one deserves this. And even if he's done this to you before, you decide to stick by him and do it again, stay with him, then that was your choice. Figure out why you did it and do not do this again. And if you feel like you have an inclination where you could do this again, you need to leave that man and stop wasting his time. Okay? I wish I could talk more, y'all, but the people who paid me have a session right now at 6 o'clock. So I got to go. I'm sorry for anybody who I did not answer your questions. It is not me. What is it called? Microwave is in Gatorade. And so my entire day is ruined, which now interrupted our live Q&A. But I love y'all, and I will be back next week. How it works, I put a story in my... I put a story in my stories. I put a question in my stories. You drop the question in there. That's how I answer it. Thank you for those who purchased a badge. Japa Black, IB Minster, Epitome of Class, Miss J. Lou, J. Howe, and a lot of J's, and Jakia. Thank you all for purchasing a badge. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Bye.